Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim Santos if you're new, or if you're not new, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. So this video has been in the works for the last month. So what I'm talking about is my update video on all the products I purchased during the Sephora Vib Rouge sale back in the beginning of May, towards the end of April, around that time. Now I've been trying these products out for the last month. I want to give them a fair chance, get my honest thoughts about them, so I can update you guys on if I like them, if they worked well for me, or if they didn't. I got a lot of makeup and skincare, so I'm gonna tell you how I felt about every single product. Some of them I repurchased, and a lot of them were brand new for me. But before I get into that, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna get into this update on all the products I got during the VIB sale. So the first product I'm gonna be updating you on is my Bum Bum Cream from Sol de Janeiro. Now in the haul video, I was repurchasing this cream. I still absolutely love it. It smooths out my skin, kind of firms it, helps with cellulite. Once again, this product was more of a repurchase for me than trying out something new. I just got the large size and I've been loving it. I've gone through this much in the last month, so it'll probably last me maybe another month and a half, 2 months. And it still smells freaking good. The next product I'm updating you on is the Laneige Sleeping Care Lip Sleeping Mask in the flavor Apple Lime. Love the flavor. I thought I was going to. I was so obsessed with it at the beginning of the month. Still use it every single night, so I should hydrate my lips. Lip treatment for night, don't use it for the day, but I absolutely love it. It's worked great. I also am updating you on the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. This one is 7% glycolic. I typically use this product again at night because glycolic can make your skin sensitive to the sun. It still works great. I have a second bottle. I've used this much in the month of May and it really works, helps a lot with my texture. My skin naturally likes glycolic acid and I've had no issues with it, so still loving this. The next product I want to update you on is something that you guys were kind of curious to hear about, and I totally get it because it is pretty pricey. So this product is from Tatcha and it is the Dewy Skin Cream. I bought this during the sale because I really needed a new moisturizer in my routine. Now this moisturizer, I've used it for the last month. I haven't gone through that much, so that's a good sign because I'm not using a lot of excess product. A little bit goes a long way. I've tried the water cream from Tatcha in the past and I absolutely hate it. I have more of a dry to normal skin type, and putting the water cream on dry skin does nothing. It moisturizes your skin for maybe 2 seconds and then you go back to your natural dryness. If you have more of a dry skin type, you will love this cream. The moisturizer has claims that it has antioxidants, so it's really good at anti-pollution, protecting your skin from pollution from the environment. I've been using this both day and night. My result with it, I've definitely seen a hydration. It has helped with texture on my face too, and that's another claim in it. I don't know if it's anti-aging. To be fair, I'm not someone who's really looking for that much anti-aging. Obviously, I want to do some prevention. Will I repurchase it? I might. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna give this a couple more months of use, see how long it can last me, and then kind of maybe I'll update you guys again. But so far, I really do like this cream. It is nice, but for the price, I want to test out a little bit longer because if this jar can last me a while, then I do see worth the investment of spending $80-ish on the product. It goes really nice under makeup, before bed. You feel that moisture when you wake up in the morning too. I have no complaints with this product and I do have sensitive skin, so it's nice that it's not giving me a reaction. And also it's vegan and cruelty free and it's certified clean at Sephora. So it's a product that has very minimal ingredients and more environmentally friendly and has good natural ingredients in it. So yeah. That's the update on the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. So the next product I'm updating you guys on is probably the most requested for this update video, and is the Dermalogica, the Stress Positive Eye Lift eye serum. Now, I thought this was an eye cream. It's more like an eye serum, which is nice because it's not as heavy under the eye. I find when you put a lot of heavy eye creams and products under the eye, you can get milia. So it's like little fat deposits that kind of clog up from excess oils that build up underneath the eyes. And I do get a lot of milia. My milia hasn't increased. It's kind of the same amount. I get a lot of them close to my lash line and inner corners of my eyes, but this hasn't increased the same amount. It's all the same ones I had from before I was using this product. I love the applicator on this stuff. It really kind of massages everything out. Now I've been using it for a month. Do I feel like my eye wrinkles or my little kind of eye creases, because I don't have that much wrinkling, are gone? Absolutely not. But I feel like my skin looks soother under the eye and my eyes don't look as tired when I wake up in the morning. This eye cream is really pricey. I think this was the most expensive product in my whole haul. There's still a lot of product in here, which is good. This is probably another product I will update you again in a couple months once I'm done, just because skincare is hard. Like usually they say a month, but I find when it comes to like anti-aging, you need a little bit longer. The eye cream has really helped with the fatigue, like the tiredness in my eyes. Also the pigmentation, like the darkness that I have sometimes with my eyes because of my lack of sleep. Even just like the little baby lines, especially around here, I feel like everything looks smoother, more hydrated and fresh. Is it worth the money? Depending on how long this tube will last me. If it lasts a while, spending $99 on a cream that's gonna last a little bit longer than maybe another cream that it costs less, but maybe the ingredients are maybe not as good and you don't get the results, I would have to kind of look at everything and really determine what is worth it. But so far, I do like this, and if this does last me a while and I start to see more results the longer I use it, I do recommend. Hopefully, I can use it a little bit longer, update you guys again on my final results when I go through the whole tube, and also see how long this eye cream will last me. So those are my updates and thoughts on that eye cream. So after the eye cream, the other product I'm updating you guys on is the freezing mask. So it's a sheet mask from the Sephora brand. I'm pretty sure that's the name it had on the package. But anyways, I bought 2 of them during the sale and I was gonna use them on my trip with my boyfriend. Now the mask said they have eucalyptus. It was definitely nice and cooling and soothing on my skin, especially out being in the sun for the last couple days on my trip, and my boyfriend really liked it too. You know, he's kind of hard to get into skincare and taking care of his skin, but he actually was kind of excited to use that mask. So if you're looking for a mask that's really good at cooling and soothing the skin and you like eucalyptus in your products, I say go ahead and try that sheet mask. Plus I think it was only $6, maybe 10 at most. So that's my thought on those masks. The next skincare product I'm updating you guys on is the Sephora Green Clay Mask. So I bought this during the sale because I've tried it a couple times. I love it because it's a clay mask that doesn't dry out your skin, but it still kind of clears everything out and also purifies. I've used this mask twice since I've bought it and it doesn't even look like I've touched it. And I use a lot of product when I go for my masks. Once again, I do recommend this product. They have a couple different other colors and types of masks to choose from, and the price is amazing on this product, so highly recommend still. Sadly, the next product I'm updating you guys on, I absolutely did not like, not whatsoever, and a lot of you were curious to hear my thoughts on this product. The one I'm talking about is the Badescu Drying Lotion. This is supposed to be a spot treatment for acne, so cystic acne, acne that's kind of already erupted on your face. I used this towards the beginning of the month because I was having a lot of like blemishes on my skin. I don't like this product. The smell of alcohol is so overbearing, and the kind of pink clay at the bottom, it just smells too strong when you apply it. Let's say you have a big zit on the side of your nose or on the top of your nose. You put this on directly near your nose, you're going to be smelling this for the next 5 hours. It gave me such a headache. Honestly, the results of this product weren't that great. When I have acne and I need an acne spot treatment, I always use my Glam Glow Super Mud Mask in the mini size just because a little bit goes a long way. This stuff completely dries up all the acne and makes everything go down, the redness disappear. I love this stuff and I've been using it for years for all of my spot acne and pimples. And as well, you're supposed to leave this on at night and then wake up the next morning and wash it off. This product does not stay on the skin. Naturally, I'm a crazy sleeper. Like I'm upside down, I flip over on my back, flip over on my stomach. I'm on the floor at one moment, I'm on the bed, I'm under 5 covers, and then I have no covers on me. I'm a bad sleeper. And this stuff came off like no tomorrow. It looked like I didn't even put the spot treatment on, but I still had those pink crumblies on my pillow from the spot treatment. And it's supposed to stay on all night and really kind of seal that zit, so none of the bacteria from the zit kind of goes on your pillow and like then all the germs get everywhere. Unlike the Glam Glow one, which stayed on, like when I go to bed and I put this on, it's still there the next day. It doesn't matter if I literally wiped my face across my whole pillow, this stuff doesn't come off and my zit stays right underneath the clay. So I don't know, in my opinion, I would pass on this. The smell is the one thing that really gets me about this product. Like it is just way too strong and it is like pure alcohol. That's just like putting rubbing alcohol on your acne, which you should never do. So I'm sorry if you love this product and it works for you. I'm so happy, but I know for myself, I can't get past the scent, and scents don't even bug me that much. So that's my update on this spot treatment. Yeah. So now we're moving on to my makeup products I bought during the haul to update you on. The first one I'm mentioning is the Natasha Denona Bloom and Blush Glow Palette. Since I bought this, they released a new Bronze and Glow palette. It's supposed to be like the sister to this one. I definitely am happy that I got the blush one just because the bronzer one doesn't really appeal to me. I've used all the shades in this palette and I do like it. I don't think I use this palette as much as my other palettes I've been using that have blushes in them, but now that I have a tan, I'm definitely going to be using this blush a little bit more just because I think it's going to complement my skin a little bit better and it's not going to show up as pigmented. The cream blushes though were very nice. They blended smooth on the skin. They didn't take off foundation from underneath. The highlighters are beautiful, but they have a little bit of a shimmer to them, not so much of a wet sheen. Like it still does look wet on the skin, but you definitely see a little bit of sparkle with them. And in my opinion, I do really like that. Sometimes I love just having a glittery look to my face, but not all the time. So I'm happy with my purchase, but if you're not going to use pigmented blushes like this, or you don't really like shimmery, glittery highlights, then I wouldn't recommend this to you. I'm actually going to apply a little bit of that highlighter shade on just to kind of show you guys. It has like a little bit of a duochrome color, but you definitely can see that. And it blends nicely like with like other shades. Definitely looks a little bit more intense. And in the sunlight, you can see like those little shimmery particles, which I love, but you know what? Everyone's taste is different and some people don't like shimmer, right? So that's my update on the palette. The next product I'm updating you guys on, I'm currently wearing. This is the Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liner from Too Faced. Now, I was excited. I bought this because I wanted to try it out, but I was also going to be going away to a tropical climate where I really needed a good waterproof liner to last me on the beach, the humidity, me sweating, just a lot of wet stuff going on. Anyways, how the liner performs by itself, just drawing it on, it gets a really good line. I find that if I don't store it upside down where the ink is continually flowing, it's hard to get the product out, but once you get it going, it does work. It's really great at getting those detailed, sharp lines. However, the waterproof aspect of this liner is not good. I think this liner would work great if you were out and about, let's say you're crying and not wiping your face around, it would last. Or if you were getting rained on, like just a couple droplets or, you know, like you were caught in the rain, I think this would hold up, but you can't touch it at all. Now, when I was on the beach using this eyeliner, it did not last. So I was going in the water, it was wavy, I'm getting smacked by a wave, you know, even before I got into the water, it just didn't hold up with my sweat. I've tried lower end eyeliners that were waterproof that kind of gave the same results as this one from Too Faced. I don't know, I think if you're looking for really good, nice, precise liquid liner, sure, this is great. But if you're going for this because it's waterproof, you're gonna be let down. It's not that great. I would just notice throughout the day, like maybe an hour I was wearing this, part of the wing was all cut off. Like the wing was detached from the rest of my eye. It was a little bit crumbly. It just didn't hold up well to the waterproof name. It was disappointing in that aspect, but it does create a nice wing liner, but it is more of a shiny formula, not so much matte. So that's my update on the liner. The next products I'm updating you on are probably my favorite ones from the whole Sephora Vib sale. The products I'm talking about is the Tatcha Eyeshadow Trios. These are my absolute favorite. The one I'm currently wearing on my eyes is from the Toasted Caramel Stack, and it is the second one in. So I'm wearing this all over my lid. The shine and shimmer these eyeshadow trios give is so beautiful. It lasts all day. Just in the sunlight, you see all the little sparkles. Everything just shimmers beautifully. It lasts long, and I don't get fallout. I find some other chrome eyeshadow pots or just like shimmers in general, I'll start to see them fall out onto my cheeks and underneath my eye. I absolutely love the packaging of these. They have multiple colors, and I know they came out with new ones. I raved about these in my May favorites video, and honestly, I love these products and I need to get all of them. Like I said, I need to get them all. If you were to purchase anything from these updates, I would recommend these. I absolutely love these, and I cannot see myself not using them in my everyday makeup routine. So these are the best. Love them. best investment I've done in makeup in a long time. And that's a very powerful sentence. So the next product I'm talking about in my updates video is the Lila B Setting Mist. This setting spray is supposed to give a beautiful, like glowy sheen look to your makeup after you've kind of done it all and you set it. This is the one I used to set my makeup today, and I totally agree that it's a beautiful, dewy setting mist. I wanted to hate this product so much just because the amount of product you get for the price is ridiculous. You get 30 milliliters of product in this setting spray compared to the average setting spray that has like 100 milliliters. That's more than triple the amount that comes in here. For 30 milliliters and it's like 64 bucks, that's a lot of money. Do I think it's beautiful and kind of worth the money? Yes. I've tried other dewy setting mists like Fix Plus, the new Anastasia one that I'm actually going to talk about next, and this is my favorite one. It just gives such a beautiful sheen and glow to the skin. I don't know what's in here, but it gives you the most beautiful dewy glass skin ever. I probably wouldn't repurchase this product without getting a discount or a sale price on it during the VIB sale, just because it's so expensive and you don't get that much product. But honestly, it is beautiful, and the way it's like kind of giving my whole face a beautiful sheen. My face doesn't feel oily or greasy. It just makes it look like just like wet and fresh without feeling greasy and just oily, you know? And the one I also got, it comes with a mini one too, so I guess this one kind of makes it a little bit more worth it, but still it's a lot of money for what you get, but I love it. It hurts to love it. It hurts my bank account, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is a beautiful setting mist if you love a dewy, glowy finish look. Now I'm gonna update you on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. I've used this probably 6 times. It kind of reminds me of Fix Plus, but the best part about this product, it has that yummy coconut scent to it. So MAC, I think it was last summer or maybe the summer before, they released Fix Plus in a couple different scents. This one kind of reminds me of the coconut water one. This setting mist doesn't really make my makeup last, but it really does give a nice kind of like finished look if you have a lot of cakey or powdery makeup. This product will melt everything in and make everything look uniform. So I highly recommend this if you like Fix Plus, because this product reminds me a lot of the Fix Plus, even with the packaging and just like the actual product inside. So I do like this product. It is a pretty good mist on the market now. So the next product I'm updating you guys on, I mentioned in my May favorites video as well. This one I definitely used a lot in May, especially now that I have a little bit of a tan, like I said in my favorites video, and it is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Bronzers, and the shade I got is Island Ting. So the S in Island is like a money sign, so that's kind of cute. Anyways, this is the bronzer I'm wearing on my skin today. It's a matte bronzer that's very creamy, but it's a powder. So it just blends very seamlessly over the skin. It blends really nicely with blushes, highlighters. It just makes everything look so smooth. I really love this color because it gives like a golden warmth to the skin. Nothing orange, just like that nice golden tone. I've been absolutely loving this. This has been my new favorite bronzer, especially to warm up my skin. That's my update on the bronzer. The other product I got from Fenty in the haul was the Gloss Bomb. I've purchased this before, but I purchased it in the shade the Fenty Glow, so the original one. The one I got this time is in the shade Fussy. It's more of that rosy, pinky, mauve-y tone. A little bit more on the cool to neutral side. This one is my favorite out of the 3 of them. I find that this gloss complements me so much more than the original Fenty Glow did. I personally think on myself, with a tan and without a tan, it was just a little too warm. Like it picked up a little bit more orange on me, and I didn't like that look. The shade Fussy just complements my natural lip color so nicely. It goes with everything, any lipstick I use. I just love this shade, and the formula is really great. Like I do love it, and I found that they updated the packaging, because when I first bought my Fenty Gloss Bomb, it would always leak, but now these new caps, they actually like snap close, which is nice. So all the product stays in there and it doesn't leak. The first one I bought didn't snap, so I love this one, and when I have to repurchase, it'll definitely be in the shade Fussy, unless she comes out with other shades by then. Who knows? We'll see. The next product I'm going to be updating you from my Sephora VIB sale I don't know why I'm doing this, but the product I'm talking about is from Dior, and it is the Face and Body Backstage Foundation. I got the shade Too Warm Olive. This is the shade I'm currently using on my face when I have a bit of a tan. I like this foundation when I don't set it. I find when I set my face with powder when using this foundation, the foundation underneath can just get a little cakey and separate, but when I don't set it with powder, at least on my skin, it doesn't separate. It looks very smooth. I find if I build it up to be full coverage, it starts to get a little bit more cakey. So this is something I like to apply as a base, but then if I want more coverage, I go heavily on concealers. And it's more on the satin side. I wouldn't say it's a full matte, and I wouldn't say it's a dewy. It's kind of that nice in between. The packaging, however, like I said in that video, it does get messy. The lid is kind of completely destroyed in there already, so that's a lot of product. I do like this foundation, but I definitely find that there's some things I have to do or I don't do to make it work really well for me. And it's definitely expensive, so if you were interested in this foundation, I would get a sample first, see how it wears on your skin before you commit to getting the full-size bottle. The other product I wanted to update you guys on is a concealer, and it is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Now this stuff is thick, like thick thighs save lives, but it doesn't feel heavy on the eye. It has more of a creamy kind of texture than liquidy for a concealer, but it definitely gives more full coverage. I haven't been using this concealer just because it's not my shade anymore, but before I went away, I was using it. It really covers up like dark circles. Even I felt like when I was wearing this under my eyes, and I have some hollowing, like my eyes really do have more of a deeper kind of hollowed look to them, and it really did kind of help my hollows to not look as there. I definitely like this concealer, and I can see why there's so much hype around it. Definitely once I start to get a little bit lighter, or maybe I'll buy this concealer in my current shade, I'll probably start using this one again. I do like it, and if you want a full coverage concealer, this one's your girl. So towards the end of that haul video, I mentioned like 2 products I always use are part of my staples every single time I do my makeup. And the first one was the ABH Dip Brow Pomade. I get the shade Dark Brown. It's what I use in my eyebrows. I find it's the only thing that can kind of fill them and shape them to the best of my abilities. So I just repurchased it just to have it, so that's that. And then the second product I mentioned was the Strip Down Lip Liner from MAC. I should have specified in the video that Sephora Canada carries MAC Cosmetics online. You can purchase MAC makeup through Sephora in Canada. The US doesn't have that, so a lot of people were commenting, how did you get MAC Cosmetics? I'm Canadian, so I buy from Sephora Canada, and MAC Cosmetics is available in Sephora Canada, which is nice. So I got the 20% off. Anyways, I just purchased my favorite lip liner of all. It's what I'm currently wearing on my lips with a clear gloss on top. I purchased the shade Strip Down. It's my Perfect Nude. It's a nice, neutral, warm beige tone that's not too warm, but it's just warm enough. It's my favorite nude lip liner, so I had to buy another one of these. To update you on that, it's still doing amazing. But anyways, guys, that's kind of it for this update video on my Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul. Sometimes you'll see YouTubers talk about products or haul stuff, but you never know if they really like it because maybe they didn't mention it again in future videos. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And like always, remember, sub it if you love it. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. On a night, Shut up. Shut up, Riley. Or let's say you got caught in some rain. It was raining a little bit. I always use my Glam Glow. Glam Glow. I missed you. Riley's here. I missed you. Riley got a little bit of a haircut. It's okay. You still look cute. He's a nice boy. He's not that big, but his bark's pretty loud. He doesn't want to look at the camera. Come on. Don't be camera shy. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay, he's over this. Now he's just watching me film. And I totally agree with that. Can you stop licking yourself? Stop it. Stop biting your tail and stop licking your private parts. We are classy. Don't be gross. Don't be a bad dog. I'm watching you. Riley, please behave. Like, if you come in here, you need to behave. This is a respectful place. This is not public nudity 101 over here. Like, you need to have some respect for everyone else. Just me. Hello? Do you want to focus, or am I just gonna be blob this whole video?